Hey, hi guys. Welcome to today's video. In fact, welcome after a long time. And I was not able to upload any videos in the meantime of the last couple of days of the fourth test match between India and Australia, the Border Gavaskar Trophy 2023, some various reasons. So yes, a couple of. So welcome to this video where as in right now I'll be talking about the entire test match as on the end of third day's play. So as usual, my vlog will be having three sections. One is review of the day, in fact days here, and after that it's hotspot, and finally fast forward. So yes, review of the day, in fact review of the match. So ideally this was a flat actual Indian track, I would say, typical subcontinent track, and win the toss, bat first was the perfect thing, and unfortunately for Rohit Sharma, he lost the toss. But one good thing what he did was to rotate his bowlers and to control the run rate in the first day. But unfortunately he made a bad decision to get the second new ball with the tired legs of his fast bowlers, and unfortunately Umesh Yadav seemed off colour not only that day and in fact the next day too, and it took a humongous effort by the actual the lead spinner, I would say, and the lead bowler ASHWIN, especially in the second day when nothing was happening. He made things happen, and well, ably supported by Aksar, and kudos to Rohit Sharma that he finally gave some bowling where hardly they did bowl. I mean, only it was Jadu and Ashwin. So yes, it's kudos to Rohit to utilize the situation, and also being Umesh being off color. Always Rohit was looking for some control, and Aksar did provide it. So that was it. And special mention to Usman Khwaja and well, Cam Green. I've been starting of the series. I've been a big fan of him. And yesterday after the match, in the press conference, even Ravi Ashwin was also telling, yes, he seems to be a once in a generation kind of an all-rounder as a player. So yes, and he showed his value worth in gold. He batted proper test match cricket, and well, I can talk on and on and on Usman Khwaja and his technique. Well, he literally eliminated the sweep and the reverse sweep, and he batted for over 400 balls. Well, nothing much to say there. And the funny part is that he was always told that he's not a good player of spin. So such people just show this innings, and Uzi can bat spin. Nothing much I could say there. Yes, hats off to him, and well applauded, well accepted, and so much so that Indians were on the field for 140, 150 overs plus, I guess. Yeah, 167 to be precise, if I remember correctly. So yes, thanks to that effort, finally Australia were bowled out for 480, which yes, initially did seem like, oh, they have got too many, I would say. But yes, there is a criticism from my opinion, wherein Usman playing the way in a perfect template, he actually made a mess of it, if you ask me, because the run rate kept down and down and down. When you are batting 100 plus, you had to pick it up. That was your role. Okay, you can fix your template, but you just can't shut your shop off. But that's what he had done, and ultimately, thanks to Murphy and Lyon, they were able to pick some crucial quick runs. Otherwise, the total was actually not that great. And after the second day's play, well, a special mention to Rohit Sharma's captaincy here, because it was actually a tough day out. In fact, both the days, first and second days. But he did rotate well, and he did manage really well his bowlers. Well, unfortunately, Umesh had an off day. In fact, both the days were off days for him. So that did hurt his Rohit's plan, but still he did manage. And towards the end of the second day's play, when India got the chance to bat, Rohit and Shubman Gill were really positive, and they went at 36 for no loss at the end of 10 overs, which was really good, and they were really positive. Come the third day's play. So today again, Rohit and Shubman were really positive. Just 3 wickets fell in the day, and it was Rohit in the first session, and Pujara at the stroke of tea, and finally the tired Shubman Gill towards the end of the third session. So yes, and it was about 260 runs around by score in the day, 253 I guess, to be precise. So that's how it was, and it was totally a cat and mouse kind of a day. So that's the review of the day. Well, let's move ahead and talk about the hotspot. How much can we talk about Shubman Gill's innings here? That's one part of our hotspot. The next one is Smith's captaincy. In my earlier vlog regarding the third test match in India, the big difference which we had seen was Smith's captaincy. In fact, Shubman Gill, you can talk too much, I would say, but I would rather not get into it because it's well, he has batted well. So yes, the thing which I'm interested in talking in this hotspot is Smith's captaincy. The way he was setting up the field, the equations, the 7-2 field. Okay, what is 7-2 field? So 7 were on the leg side and just 2 on the offside in some cases, or the otherwise. And if the bowler is been told to bowl offside, so short cover, two short covers sometimes, blocking the drives. Basically, he knew it. He was thinking like a typical batsman, where can I score? So I'll cut the boundary also off. And he literally made, after the first session, the scoring was towards 4, inching towards 4. And well, I had thought, yeah, it's possible India could go over 315 days play. But come second session, they literally blocked out every scoring opportunity. Hats off to Smith and his bowlers' effort there. Only Stark was going for runs and no others were all miserly. And it took a humongous effort by Shubman Gill to actually control the innings, and he got to his 100, and unfortunately he got some cramps towards the first part of the third session because of the extreme heat over there. That's what probably led to a lapse in concentration, and he lost his wicket. Comet the hour, comet the man. That's what is all about Virat Kohli. And special mention here for him because Pujara got out at the stroke of tea, so he had to manage the 4 balls of Nathan Lyon was bowling really well. And yes, all those 4 balls were actually wicket taking, but somehow Virat managed. Post tea, he was struggling. He made it out. It was a dog fight. It was no runs were not coming, no cover driving, nothing. As I told you, Smith played really well there. So yes, commend. He did show his experience, and it was really good that he did bat. As we all know, the Kohli, how he bats once he's set in. So yes, I'm looking forward for the 4th day's play. Yes, finally there is a 4th day's play in the series, and well, in that case, seems like there will be the 5th day's play too. So hopefully it'll be for India. And yes, coming to fast forward. So fast forward, I am thinking 40 to 50 overs should be good enough for India to overhaul this Aussie's target. So it's about 193 more runs to get, and if everything falls as expected, I mean, because it's still nothing much happening in the pitch there. So I expect after lunch, an hour from lunch, and just before tea, somewhere there, India would go to lead. Sure, I'm quite sure of it. And if that's the case, then they would start pressing the accelerator, and I expect at least 150 runs lead maybe towards the end of the day. In fact, more than that, touching 200, because around 200 is the deficit right now. And if India decide, yes, let's bang, 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 then surely I expect something, because there is batting till 9. So yes, and if Virat gets to his 100, which I hope he would, then he would surely shift the gears and the runs would come faster. And also, not to forget, the tired legs of Australians who are not actually used, and the new bowlers actually. I mean, the inexperienced Murphys and the Kuhnemans. Well, Lyon is experienced enough, is quite good, but experienced spinners always matters. So once your legs are tired, your shoulders starts dropping, so that's when the actual fun begins. So it'll all be fun tomorrow. So as for me, India should bat out the whole day, and in fact raise the tempo towards the end. And if that happens, or even if India matches Australia's target and then starts scoring faster, then I can see only one winner. That's India. And also a bit funny part here is Mitch Stark not bowling over the wicket for the right-handers, especially the initial part of the day, was, well, I was a bit shocked, because you have 2 off-spinners in Lyon, in fact quality off-spinners I would say, Lyon and Murphy, but you are not creating the rough for them. And India is a predominantly right-handed batting side. So, well, so what it suggested me more was they were fearing, what if I create the rough and give it to ASHWIN and he makes a mess of it. So it seemed more like they are fearing more of ASHWIN than their own abilities. So yes, there is 193 still a lot of runs, but since nothing much is happening in the pitch, I expect still India to bat deep and still manage a good score. And all in all, we expect a really thrilling, enthralling test match, and hopefully a final day on Monday. Let's wait and watch. Thanks for watching, and please like, share and subscribe my channel, and please do share this with your friends and the cricket lovers. And since I am now coming back to English, so the reach shouldn't be a problem as it was earlier. Thank you.